There is a hospital in my town. There are 3 hospitals in my town.
There is an airport. There are 2 theaters. There is a hotel. There are 3 cafes.
There is a factory. There are 2 churches. There is a swimming pool. There is a library. There are 2 castles.
Libraries, airports, theaters, schools, hospitals, bars, churches, factories, offices.
There is a town hall. There are 2 schools. There are 2 cafes. There is a hospital. There is a restaurant. There are 3 stores.
There is not a school. There isn't a school. There are not any schools. There aren't any schools.
There isn't a castle. There isn't a theater. There aren't any factories. There isn't a bus station. There aren't any airports. There aren't any churches.
There aren't any stores. There are no stores.
There are no libraries in Old Town. There are no factories in Newport. There are no schools in our village.
There aren't any theaters. There are no castles. There aren't any factories. There are no hospitals. There aren't any churches. There are no swimming pools. There are no airports.
I live in a big town. There are 3 factories and 2 supermarkets. There isn't a town hall, but there's a bus station and an airport.
It's a big city. There's a big airport and 4 hotels. There are 3 restaurants and there's a bus station. There aren't any theaters or movie theaters, so it's a bit boring.
In my town, there's a big supermarket, but there aren't any other stores. There's a castle near my house. I work there on the weekends. There is a mosque here, too. There's a cafe, but there isn't a theater.
There is a movie theater and a theater in my town, but no museum or library. There are 3 bars here. My brother works in a really nice restaurant.
There is a supermarket. There isn't a park. There is a hotel. There are no cafes. There isn't an airport. There are 2 stores. There isn't a train station. There are 2 theatres.